We are covering the time value of money, specifically the standard factor notation, a topic you are guaranteed to see on the FE exam. Mastering this notation is essential for quickly solving engineering economics problems. The variables are P for a present value, F for a future value, and A for a uniform series of payments, also called an annuity. The notation you'll see in the NCEES Reference Handbook is formatted as X over Y I N. This reads as find X given Y at an interest rate I over N periods. A simple way to remember this is the mnemonic want over got. You are finding what you want, which is X, based on what you've got, which is Y. For example, the factor F over PIN helps you find the future value F when you've got the present value P. Let's break down the factors with concrete examples. The single payment factors F over P and P over F are the most straightforward. If you invest $1,000 today at 5% for 10 years, you'd find the future value using the F over P factor. The equation is F equals P times the factor, F over P, 5%, 10. Conversely, to find the present worth of a future amount, you'd use P equals F times the factor, P over FIN. These formulas and the corresponding factor tables are located in the Engineering Economics section of your NCEES FE Reference Handbook. Now for the uniform series or annuity factors. These are extremely common on the exam. The capital recovery factor, A over PIN, is used for loan calculations. For instance, if you take a $30,000 loan at 4% interest to be repaid over 5 years, your annual payment A would be calculated as P times the A over P 4% 5 factor. This is a classic exam question. Its counterpart is the present worth factor, P over AIN, which tells you the present value of a series of future payments. The other pair of annuity factors are the sinking fund factor, A over FIN, and the future worth factor, F over AIN. A sinking fund problem might ask how much you must save annually to accumulate $50,000 in 8 years at 3% interest. You are finding A given F, so the setup is A equals F times the A over F 3% 8 factor. Be aware of the common exam traps. The number one trap is a mismatch between the compounding period of the interest rate and the payment period. If you're given a 10% annual interest rate but the payments are made monthly, you must divide the interest rate by 12 and multiply the number of years by 12 to get the correct I and N for the formula. Another trick involves the timing of the first payment. Standard annuity formulas assume the first payment occurs at the end of the first period. If a problem states payments begin immediately or are deferred, you will need to combine factors or adjust the value of N to find the correct answer. For example, if a payment series starts in year 3, you might use the P over A factor to find the value at year 2, and then use a P over F factor to discount that lump sum back to year 0. Always draw a cash flow diagram to visualize the problem. It's the single best way to avoid these timing traps. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.